flavonoids, and it's gluten-free to offer all the defense your body needs from health infections and disease. A proper diet.
Hindi man pansin, araw-araw tayong sumusugod sa isang labanan. Sa bawat araw, ang katawan natin ay na-expose sa iba't ibang bagay na maaaring makaapekto sa ating kalusugan, gaya ng polusyon, ultraviolet rays na mula sa araw, mga microorganisms na nagdadala ng sakit, at mga free radicals. Dinadamage ang ating mga cells. Ang nagsisilbing depensa ng ating katawan mula rito ay ang ating immune system, kaya kailangan nating itong alagaan ng mabuti. Kaya naman ugaliing uminom ng Sante Daily C para sa araw-araw na dose ng vitamin C. It helps with growth development and repair of our body. Nakakatulong din ito sa pagpapalakas ng ating immune system at sa pag-improve ng iron absorption, eye health at skin health. Ang Sante Daily C ay sodium ascorbate, kaya hindi ito acidic gaya ng ibang vitamin C. Ito din ay mabuti para sa mga individual na may sensitive tummy. Kaya naman stay healthy 24/7 with Sante Daily C, the non-acidic vitamin C for a stronger, healthier you. So you can seize the day to live more and do more. This is Kuya Kim, and I'm on grass.
Savor the aroma and flavor of this healthier coffee blend alternative. Specially formulated for mental alertness and energy. One box comes with 10 sachets of 15-gram packets. Each easily dissolves in hot water, unleashing the Robusta coffee goodness enhanced with young organic barley grass. It's to keep you focused and strong so you can take on the rest of the day with energetic zeal. Sante Fusion Coffee. Sante Fiber Energy is the perfect supplement for active individuals, young professionals, working parents, and people who are always on the go. This is a healthy beverage that helps boost energy and combat hunger cravings, plus it keeps your heart in tip-top shape. Simply enter 1 sachet of Sante Fiber Energy into a cup. Organic barley grass helps reduce the risk of heart disease. Chia seeds maintain good glycemic and lipid control in the body. Oats contain components such as dietary fiber and lipids that contribute to maintaining a healthy body. A complete drink in itself for active individuals on the go. Sante Fiber Energy Drink with chia and oat snack. The energy drink kids and adults are free to enjoy. Sante Choco Barley. One box has 10 sachets of pure chocolatey and barley goodness. Premium cocoa powder mixed with organic young barley grass makes a mix high in calcium for strong bones and teeth. Protein for all-day energy, and dietary fiber completes this healthy formula. Enjoy it hot or cold. Just dissolve 1 sachet in hot or cold water, mix, and it is ready to drink. Chocolate powder drink with barley.
Introducing a coffee cup experience like no other.
Break time. No time to go to a coffee shop. Luckily, there's always enough time for a cup of Barlicino. Because Barlicino is handy and quick to prepare. I can enjoy it even in the middle of a busy workday.
Each cup is a foamy, delicious, and comforting escape to real cappuccino goodness. With only 52 calories, non-dairy creamer, and stevia, it's a healthier coffee blend that's been infused with Sante Barley's certified organic barley grass.
Oh, hi. Traffic?
Yeah, as usual.
Here, have a cup of Barlicino.
Thanks. It's just what I need.
Coffee shop quality quality coffee in an instant with Barleychino.
More coffee, ma'am, sir?
Barleychino, your coffee shop experience in an instant.
Pushing yourself is never easy, so I'm glad I have my Fit and Trim to help me reach my goals. My name is Kath, and like you, I am many things. A daughter, a young professional, a triathlete. But no matter how busy I get, I always try to find some me time. Fit and Trim is a healthy blend of green tea lemon, L-carnitine, and Sante Barley's organic barley grass, mixed in with a bit of water. It's a refreshing, guiltless drink that I can take anytime. Rich in vitamin C, Fit and Trims is a powerful combination that keeps my metabolism in tip-top shape and helps dissolve body fat. Because when I work out, I let go. I leave behind all the unnecessary baggage, all the drama. Push away the negativity, and I race toward a healthier body and mind. So if you're like me and you want to do away with the things that are standing in the way of good health, grab yourself some Fit and Trim. Because it's time for a trim.
Hi everyone! Today I want to share my amazing skincare secret called Soleil. Soleil's key ingredients are marula oil, which comes from a tree in Africa, as well as Santa Barley's fresh organic barley grass, both of which are powerful antioxidants. That's why Soleil is so effective in keeping my skin healthy and glowing. Today, I'll be showing you how to use it as a facial, moisturizer, makeup primer, and more. I'm starting with a facial oil cleanse. It might sound a bit strange, but it's actually really effective. Because oil and water don't mix, using an oil-based product is more effective in dissolving the oil on my face and any other impurities that might be clogging my pores. As I apply it, I'm really enjoying the subtle scent of lavender. A little goes a long way, so I don't really need that much product. Next thing I'll need is a warm, damp towel to remove the oil. So I dab, dab, dab until the oily feeling is pretty much gone. And there you have it. I just gave myself a facial oil cleanse. When the weather outside is hot and humid, I like to apply a few drops to my hair to keep it shiny and healthy. But that's not all you can do with Soleil. Soleil can also be used after exfoliating to reduce irritation or even to lighten stretch marks. Another one of my favorite uses for Soleil is as a makeup base. Soleil works wonders as a primer because it's easily absorbed by the skin and it's so lightweight that you hardly feel anything. Alternatively, you can also mix it in with your foundation. Soleil has so many uses and so many benefits that it's become my go-to skincare product. And that's how I keep glowing with Soleil.
Hello, hello, hello! Kamusta kayong lahat? Naririnig ba ako? Ayan. Okay, so wala si Ian. Wala si Ian. Hindi, nandyan lang yan sa tabi-tabi. Hi, Doc. Kamusta ka na? Ayun, nandyan na si Ian. Okay. Kagabi wala ako. Pasensya na, 'di ba? Kasi every Tuesday po nasa Eton na kami, so we'll be there mga twice a week. Doc, we can see na each other. Pag Tuesday.
Yeah, Tuesday's good. Tuesday's good for me.
Sige, let us schedule, ano, para you can see the new office, okay?
Oh.
So for tonight, we'll be having a doctor's talk, no? Doctor's wellness talk. But the topic is very short lang, pero very interesting, no? Ang napili ko kasi is the spiritual roots of barley. So if you can remember, all business owners, maraming salamat sa inyong lahat. Naku, hindi ko na kayo na-welcome. Maraming salamat for you sa lahat ng mga nandito ngayon. Okay, so kwentuhan lang naman, chika, no? Okay, so the last time, nag-conduct si Doc Mikey, no, about yung wellness, about yung nature, 'di ba, Doc? Paano ba tayo nagkakasakit? It's really on elements of the earth, the fire, and that really have something to do with the with nature, no? Na nakakatuwa na pag naisip mo nga naman totoo ito, especially with kasi that time it's Chinese Chinese New Year. But for tonight we'll be discussing about the spiritual roots of barley. No, it's not about religion, it's not about pero syempre medyo Bible based lang ako because of the verses. I just want to affirm to everyone na there's really a basis for this, especially on the spiritual side. Actually, itong deck na to was really conducted by Ate Minette. Okay, so she was the one who conducted the training, tapos napaka-interesting napaka-interesting na nung topic na ito. Okay? So wait lang.
The Bible is a historical account, no?
Yes.
Of what happened in the past, no? So there are recordings from history that we can find in the Bible, and that's what we're using.
Correct.
That's what we're using.
Yes, especially on the doctor point of view, no. I really want you to give your inputs on this one. Okay, so let me share my screen. Okay na ba kayo lahat? Kompleto na ba tayong lahat? Maraming salamat again for all of you here. We are live in YouTube and Facebook. Maraming salamat, Ian. I know meron pang sunod-sunod si Ian ng mga meetings and no. Sana nga pwede siyang magpahinga, pero pero hindi. Pero hindi. Pagpapahingahin lang kita ng a few minutes. Pero I know tomorrow meron na naman okay? So we'll start with this one, okay? The spiritual roots of barley. Napakaganda kasi si Doc Mikey, alam niyo naman, no, hinihingi ko talaga yung schedule na to. Hindi ko na siya introduce formally. You know very well that he's practicing medical acupuncture in the Western and for the past 35, 40 years.
Huwag naman 40. Bata pa ako.
Sige na nga, 35.
I am 35. I am 35 years practicing medicine.
Oo nga, nakakatuwa naman. So, yes, with all those experiences, I know maraming i-share si Doc. Okay, so let us start. Welcome. Kung may question kayo mamaya, no, after this, if we still have time, we can ask the doctor. Pero for this one, I really want you to realize na sabi nga ni Doc, no, there's a basis for this. So the origin of grass. Okay, sa ito lang naman added information. Yung iba alam, yung iba hindi. In Genesis 1:11 to 12, no, this is in the book, in the Bible, no. Sinabi dito, then God said, let the earth bring forth grass, the herb that yields seed, and the fruit tree that yields fruit according to its kind, whose seed in itself on the earth, and it was so. So nagsabi siya, and the earth brought forth grass, the herb that yields seed according to its kind, and the tree that yields fruit, whose seed in itself according to its kind. Diba? So yan ang unang-una niyang ginawa, ang mga damo. And God saw that it was good. Diba, Doc? Ang grass ang unang-una niyang ginawa, according to this, Genesis 1:11 to 12.
First biological living organism, no?
Yes.
Grass.
Yes, the grass. Okay, so that's in the first book, no, in Genesis. So, sinabi rin, binanggit din, no, it was mentioned in Genesis 1 to 29, and God said, sabi niya, see, I have given you every herb that yields seed, which is on the face of all the earth, and every tree whose fruit yields seed. To you it shall be for food. O di ba, pagkain? To you it shall be for meat. According to King James version, ano? Yung NK is the new version, okay? King James, the first living thing to be created was grass. Yung damo po talaga ang unang-unang ginawa ni God. Diba, Doc? Believe?
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
so the first living thing to be created was grass. To you, it shall be for food. So sinabi, pagkain ito. Okay?
Yeah. So if you look back into the history of the creation, no, of the universe, you'll end up with grass. No? That's how important it is. No? That's how significant it is. No? You take out everything else, pinaka origin of life on earth, it's grass.
Yes. Yes, it's grass, no? So sa mga hindi pa fully naniniwala sa barley grass, now it's really the time for you to understand, no, na ito talaga yung unang-unang ginawa, no, the grass. According naman this World of Wonder book written by Hal Borland. Okay? Actually, thank you Ate Minette for creating this module, ano. We are more dependent on grass than on any other species of plant life. We could live without trees. Pwede daw tayong mabuhay ng walang mga puno. We could do without the beautiful flowering plants. But without grass, we would starve. Magugutom daw tayo. We would have neither bread nor meat. All cereal grains are grasses. All our meat animals eat grass in some form. Grass also anchors the earth's soil against erosion and helps check floods. Grass cools the earth and the air and is constantly renewing the oxygen in the air we breathe. O diba, ang ganda ng sinabi ni Hal Borland, Doc Mikey?
Yeah. And I want to remind also, no, all of us here, that there are many kinds of grasses, no? Including bamboo, diba?
Yeah, that's
bamboo is a grass, no? And you'll see all the uses of bamboo also, no? It's endless talaga. No?
Yes. Okay. So grass grows almost everywhere except in the deepest woodland and the driest desert. It flourishes wherever there is soil and moisture and a few weeks of summer warmth. It is so insistent and so efficient in sprouting and growing that it outnumbers all other plants. Nearly all plants are able to renew themselves after being cut or broken off. But grass is as outstanding in this ability. Break off or cut one stem and another stem soon grows to take its place. Yan yung sabi ni Hal Borland, This World of Wonder, no? Talagang in-emphasize niya si grass. Okay? So, sabi naman sa barley grass in the Bible in Leviticus 23:10-11, speak to the children of Israel and say to them, when you come into the land which I give to you and reap its harvest, then you shall bring a sheaf of the first fruits of your harvest to the priest. He shall wave the sheaf before the Lord to be accepted on your behalf. On the day after the Sabbath, the priest shall wave it. Would you like to add something on this, Doc Mikey? The first fruits?
Yung sheaf that word you use kasi, no? So, it's not very common, so I Googled it, no?
Yeah.
And it says it's a bundle of stalks, no? Parang, no?
Yeah.
You gather a bundle of the grain. No?
Yeah.
Yan ang sheaf. That's what you bring forth to,
Yes.
And when you offer things to the priest, no? Or to the church, you offer something of value.
Yes.
To offer something, you don't give basura, no, or you don't give worthless things. You give the best. In fact, it says the first fruits of your harvest. Not even the first fruits won't even go to you. No, it will go to the priest. That's how important a sheet of grain is. In this case, it's barley nga.
So ino-offer muna natin sila sa kanila, no? So sabi din dito sa ito yung sheet.
Yan ang sheet, yeah.
That's the sheet. Okay? So the first crop to be harvested is barley. O di ba? Sabi sa Leviticus 23:10-11, the first crop to be harvested is barley. This festival dedicated the initial part of the barley harvest in March and April. It involved presenting to the Lord a sheaf of barley. It is an expression of gratitude to God for His provision in the harvest. O diba? Ang ganda talaga ng ating produkto. First fruits also symbolize the dedication of the whole harvest to God and was a pledge of the whole harvest to come. Kaya talagang may mission tayo. And ako, maganda tong storya na to, no? Until the end.
Even here in the country, we have that, diba? We have that practice.
Yes.
In Quezon, no? Where, the first fruits talaga, no?
Yeah.
Vegetable, grain, fruits, lahat ino-offer muna, no?
Yes. Okay. So, grasses in the plant of creation. And God said, behold, I have given you every bearing seed, which is upon the face of all the earth, and every tree in which is the fruit of a tree yielding seed. To you it shall be for meat. The first food ever created was grass. As food, no? Sabi, as food, as pagkain. Psalm 104:14, He causes the grass to grow for the cattle and vegetation, herb for the service of man, that he may bring forth food from the earth. As medicine, in general use, herbs are plants with savory or aromatic properties that are used for flavoring, for medicinal purposes, or for fragrances. No, yan yung grass, 'di ba? Yan yung grass as food and as medicine. Okay, as food and as medicine. So, some stories about the barley, no? Magme-mention tayo. Si Gideon, okay, sa book ng Judges 7:12-14, sabi dito, now the Midianites and Amalekites, all the people of the east, were lying in the valley as numerous as locusts. Naku, napakadami. And their camels were without number, as the sand by the seashore in multitude. And when Gideon had come, there was a man telling a dream to his companion. He said, I have had a dream. May panaginip daw siya. Sabi niya, to my surprise, a loaf of barley bread tumbled into the camp of Midian. It came to a tent and struck it so that it fell and overturned, and the tent collapsed. Then his companion answered and said, this is nothing else but the sword of Gideon, the son of Joash, a man of Israel. Into his hand, God has delivered Midian and the whole camp. Ang ganda ng story, no? So, sino si Gideon? Who was Gideon? According to Judges 6 and 7, Gideon was a reluctant military and spiritual leader who delivered Israel from 7 years oppression by the Midianites. They attacked by stealing and destroying the harvest, causing the nation to live in poverty and hunger. God called Gideon to fight this enemy. However, at God's command, He reduced his army from 32,000. Ito yung yung Sparta, diba? To 300. Diba? 32,000, Doc, tapos naging 300 na lang. Yeah. To face the 135,000. Nakakaloka, ang dami. 135,000 Midianites. The Midianites outnumbered Gideon's band 450 to 1. Nevertheless, God gave the victory to Gideon and his dedicated men.
Yeah.
Ganda ng story.
Yeah, in fact, they made a movie about it, di ba?
Yes,
That's
that's the
300. Oh. But
300.
may twist. I don't think it was Gideon they were referring to. But the story of Gideon, yan ang ginawa ng
Spartacus
story
yata
ng
yun.
ng Spartans.
Yes, the Spartans. Okay?
I love that movie. Nice. Wonderful.
So anong significance ng story na to? No? Barley was used in the story as a symbol of a warrior. Gideon's name means great warrior. The enemy was too many to number. Marami sila. They were like sand on the seashore or like a horde of locusts. Our enemy today, ito lang babanggitin natin, poverty and sickness. Yan yung kalaban natin, di ba? Pero pwede natin ma-outnumber itong poverty and sickness na to. The warrior is called to fight this enemy. Diba? Itong grass na to, itong barley grass na to, na sinishare natin sa maraming tao, it might.
Yeah.
Diba?
If barley is the sword that can conquer the enemies, which is poverty and sickness, my question now is, who holds the sword? Diba?
Yes.
Who holds the sword? Tayo yan eh. No? Tayo yan. Yeah. There's a mission, most likely there's a mission for us to wave that sword and use it to combat poverty and sickness.
Yeah.
I think that's what the story tells us.
Correct. Yes. Okay. So faith is needed to defeat the enemy. Diba? Totoo naman eh. Faith is needed to defeat the enemy. Okay? So, the feeding of the 5,000, this is another story in John 6:1-13. In fact, it was mentioned in the Bible 37 times, the verses, 37 verses, yung word na barley. Pero hindi ko didiscuss yung 37, but I could give you a copy of all those verses na nabanggit, na mention yung barley. So this is one, no? In John 6:1-13, sabi dito, after this, Jesus crossed over to the far side of the Sea of Galilee, also known as the Sea of Tiberias. A huge crowd kept following him wherever he went because they saw his miraculous signs as he healed the sick. Then Jesus climbed a hill and sat down with his disciples around him. It was nearly time for the Jewish Passover celebration. Jesus soon saw a huge crowd of people coming to look for him. Turning to Philip, he asked, "Where can we buy bread to feed all these people?" He was testing Philip, for he already knew what he was going to do. Philip replied, "Even if we work for months," sabi niya, kahit magtrabaho pa tayo ng ilang buwan, we wouldn't have enough money to feed them. Kasi diba, ang dami, 5,000. Then Andrew, Simon Peter's brother, spoke up. "There's a young boy here with 5 barley loaves and 2 fish. But what good is that with this huge crowd? Tell everyone to sit down," sabi ni Jesus. Jesus said. So they all sat down on the grassy slopes. The men alone numbered about 5,000. Then Jesus took the loaves, gave thanks to God, and distributed to them, to the people. Afterward, he did the same with the fish, and they all ate as much as they wanted. After everyone was full, Jesus told his disciples, "Now gather the leftover so that nothing is wasted." Diba? Nagmultiply yung 5 barley loaf tsaka 2 isda.
Yeah, if you look at verse 11, no? Jesus took the loaves and gave thanks to God. Diba? Salamat, thank you for the barley loaves, the barley bread. No? I wonder if we can see it that way also, no? When we are the ones holding it, no? We have it, have access to it. Do we give thanks to the Lord as well?
Correct. So you business owners listening out there, you just really have to give thanks na nakita natin ito. And we should continue giving thanks to God. Kasi siya naman yung mag-multiply talaga ng blessings upon blessings na ibibigay niya. So they pick up the pieces and filled 12 baskets. Ang dami pang natira, di ba? With scraps left by the people who had eaten from the 5 barley loaves. Ang ganda nitong yung verse na 11, Doc, no, napansin mo. Significance of this story. The disciples were faced with a dilemma and Jesus was teaching them his principles of multiplication. The food that Jesus multiplied are 2 barley loaves and 2 fish. O diba, dalawa, left and right. Mga business partners, isipin nyo mabuti, o diba, left at saka right ko. The person who sacrificed his lunch was just a boy. There were 12 baskets full of excess barley bread after everyone had lunch. Everything you offer to God out of an obedient heart is multiplied. Who do you think received the overflow of food?
So when Jesus decided to feed the people, no? Imagine, what did he choose to feed them with? No? He chose to feed them barley loaves. Yeah. That's nice. That's really very heartwarming to know. Na Jesus chose barley to feed his people.
Yes, diba? So the story is very. Actually, we're going to end here because, as I've said, this is really a very short learnings that I got from Ate Minette. She was able to get all this and I want then si Doc, being a medical doctor, to share his insights on this one. This is the message for everyone. Rivers do not drink their own water. Trees do not eat their own fruit. The sun does not shine on itself, and flowers do not spread their fragrance for themselves. Living for others is a rule of nature. We are all born to help each other. No matter how difficult it is, life is good when you are happy, but much better when others are happy because of you. O diba, ang ganda ng
yeah.
Ang ganda ng what's this?
Parang life principle, yeah.
Yes.
It's a life principle. And in my case, I entered medicine with that kind of planning, with that kind of forward thinking, service. That's how I started. I hope up to now doing it.
Yes.
That's really how I started. I became a doctor.
Yeah, tell me that story, Doc, about you going to the mountains, living with how I mean, you being a doctor, I know you've helped a lot of people, especially yung mga walang pera.
I finished med school at 84. Then I took internship. But by 1986, and if you were not born yet, okay? By 1986, I was full-fledged doctor. At that time, there was a famine in Negros. Okay? Yeah. The sugarcane, the sugar industry, went down.
Yes.
And since Negros is a one-crop island, everybody there became poor. And there was a famine. People were sick. People were dying and all. And I was a new doctor.
Yeah.
So, I went.
Yeah.
I went and I lived there for 3 years.
Wow.
In an orphanage na nasa bundok. walang kuryente, walang tubig, wala, di ba? Iigib ka every time you need water. And I lived there for 3 years with, taking care of 304 orphan boys. Orphan.
Wow.
And that was the time also of the NPA, the height of the NPA problem. It was concentrated in Negros. Why? Because people were suffering. And the NPA, it's easy to talk to people who are suffering. They go, they blame it on the government. Then they give one lata of rice to the family every day, and they say, you join us, and the NPA will give you rice, bigas, isang litro, yung sa isang litro ng isang ganyan every day for those who join. So the security situation was very bad, in the bundok. But I was single, I was young, I was mayabang. I said, I can do this, I can do that. Hindi ako papatayin, pero muntik na.
You go for it.
Yeah. So I said, bahala na, di ba? Bahala na. I was born to do this. I stayed there for 3 years until my parents came home from the US kasi they're immigrants. Ang kwento kasi na umabot doon sa kanila in the US was pinatay daw ako, See, I don't know. There was one woman, relative of my mother's Ilongga, who said, nakita ko si Mike,
Yeah.
He was dead already. He was lined up in the road. It was dark. He had long hair and all. I said, that's not me. I never have long hair. And
Fake news.
Pero yan ang umabot sana sa US. My mother was crying for 2 weeks.
Oh, wow.
They thought I was dead kasi yan ang balita. So she sent my dad back to the Philippines to look for my body. So I'm laughing now, but when I heard it before, I was crying. Talaga, I said, no.
It's scary.
Yeah. So when my father found out I was alive in Negros, laking tuwa niya talaga. Even my mom. But it was, it's very harrowing. It was a scary place to be in. The height of the NPA rebellion was there, and I was there with them. But since I was a doctor, I treat everybody. I treat everybody. I treat the NPA, I treat the military, I treat the civilians. I was the only doctor in 3 towns.
Wow.
Ako lang nandun I chose that place also because I heard that, the people up in the bundok, they get a simple wound and they die of the wound, diba? Because there's nobody's taking care of it. So I said, if that's where I'm needed, that's where I will go. Why will I stay in Manila? Daming choice dito ng doktor. Yung bundok, wala diba? So, namundok ako. And it was, I'm telling you, it was the best time of my life. Okay? And maybe if we go back to that thing that you showed, where the river and the tree and all the stuff na if you live your life for others, parang totoo yun
May meaning talaga may meaning. I mean, the purpose. That's really the purpose.
Yeah. It really makes you feel like you're a human being, created by God to serve people. It's a really good feeling.
Yes. So I want you to give them parang and more on encouragement, Doc. Kasi usually the business owners, syempre, they're not confident to share the barley because they say na, I'm not a doctor, I do not know about this product, I just Pero syempre yung belief kasi.
You don't have to be a doctor.
Yes, that's what I want to hear from you.
Yeah, you really don't have to be a doctor. If you go through the 1 Corinthians, the Bible, people are given certain gifts No? They're called spiritual gifts. Kanya-kanya yan. No? Hindi lahat ay healer, di ba? Hindi lahat ay teacher. Hindi lahat may wisdom or
That's what they like.
knowledge, di ba? Or gift of tongue, no? Prophecy. These are the gifts, no? But there is a gift of healing, no? Alam mo, dati, wala namang med school dati, di ba? Wala, no? In fact, it is very clear in the Bible that when you lay, if you're a believer, no? You have faith. The Bible said, if you lay your hand, no, over someone who is sick, no, and pray that he or she gets well, he will get well, no?
Correct.
Now, there are people with the gift of healing, no? And there are doctors who, yan lang ang ano nila, di ba? Yan lang talaga ang ginagawa nila. They're dedicated healers, no? But that doesn't mean that the other people are not, don't have the gift. In fact, I'll tell you this right now. I think I mentioned it so many months ago. The ones I see who have the gift of healing, no, with the hands lang, mga nanay, no, mothers. I'm telling you, mothers, you have the, you have that gift in your hand. I see it. I see them, no. They heal. It's coming, no, konting haplos. It's, I don't know, no, but the Lord, I think, really gives that gift of healing to mothers, whether they like it or not, whether they know it or not, they have it, no. So, mothers out there, no, use your gift. When the Lord gives you a gift, use it, diba? Use it. He gives it to you for a reason. When I was in, I was 12 years old, no? Feeling ko I got the gift of healing at 12 years old. And I actually prayed. I said, Lord, why me? Why not my brother? Diba? Why me? No? Because the Lord has a plan for you. No? The Lord will use you. Allow yourself to be used. So if He gives you a gift, gamitin niyo yan. No? He knows why He gave it to you. No? And He has a plan for you to use it. So business owners there, He's given us the opportunity to help people defeat poverty and sickness. No? Use it. No? Use it. You don't have to be able to talk scientifically. Wala eh, no? Those are all words. The healing is in the grass. Okay? The healing is there. That's where the Lord put it. That's where the Lord put the sun and the chlorophyll. No? In the grass. It's not in studies or experiments or in highfalutin words, trying to convince. No. It's there in the grass. You have it, bigay mo. No? Share it.
Correct. So, okay, so business owners, you've heard it. Kasi minsan, gusto nila, doktor magpapaliwanag, doktor. Puro na lang doktor.
Yeah, well, you can understand that also, di ba? No, you can understand why, no? Kasi it stops the discussion eh. So parang, ayan na, di ba? Wala nang maraming tanong. Yan,
Oo. Minsan yung barley, iinumin na lang, kasabihin, teka muna, tatanungin ko sa doktor ko.
Yeah, talaga. But have faith. Have faith that when you said, you need faith. Have faith that when you offer it, no, the Lord will be with you. No? Because healing naman really is coming from Him. Diba? So when you offer the package of barley, kasama na doon ang blessing ng Lord.
Yes.
So just let it be. Just let it be. Pahala na siya. Ito yan. Diba? Ito yan. Let the Lord work on let the Lord work on the patient, diba? Or the person.
Yes. So binanggit nga living for others is a rule of nature. It's a rule of nature. So we are all born to help. That's why we have this this product training, we have this doctor training, we have this partnering with us with Sante, because yun nga yung mission natin babalik na naman tayo dun sa mission na helping people live better lives. So every time, isipin nyo lang, business owners, partners, every time you spread the good news, you share the product, you share the barley, dun pa lang, no, we are doing our business, we are doing our mission. So it's really a matter of faith, of trust, and belief talaga. No?
Yung sa school ko, no, our motto is man for others, no? Wow. So it's always be a man for others. Be a man for others. No? It's a boys' school. No? Be a man for others. Me, I don't know what happened to me. I believe them. Di ba? I believe mga pare. Ayan. So I went to it. No? But I want to compare or make an analogy with you as a business owner giving, selling, or making people knowledgeable about barley. And I want to compare that to a Lala Move person, di ba? Delivering, no? Yeah. Delivering goods to a person. Diba? Tayo, we're or the business owners, you're like the Lala Move, no? Yes. No motorcycle, no?
Share
the thing, the package you have is given by the Lord to the person, di ba? Pero ang ginagamit niyang mover,
tayo.
Correct. Oh, Lala Move or Grab. So it's with us, no? Hawak natin Pasa natin sa Bahala na sila. The Lord's the one that's giving it to us, di ba? Yeah. Leave it to them. You don't have to say, "Uy, maganda tong product." Hindi naman, lang tayo no? Conduit lang tayo no? Yes. The gift is given by the Lord. Yeah, we are instruments.
Oo. Kaya nga marami kaming story na really healed by the product, no? They do not know about barley, hinanap lang, nakita lang sa Facebook, tapos ayun, nag-member, nag-branch to, and the business really grows, and it doesn't stop growing. Na in fact, we are very grateful with Sante kasi nga una sa Pilipinas pa lang, now we're into 10 countries and we are opening more. Ang dami pa naming hiring ngayon na everybody, almost all the businesses are closing down, but Sante are hiring. We are opening up. That's why talaga ako kasi we really have mission talaga, no? A mission to help. Okay, so Doc, for your last message for everyone, I just really want them to be encouraged by doing this kind of business, not to be afraid of sharing. As you've said, we don't need to be a doctor kasi nga yung iba gusto, ano ba yung, minsan madami pang mga tanong, ano ba yung ORAC value, yung mga, it's nice to know, pero it's really something from our heart.
Have faith. Ang message ko talaga is have faith, no? Because solid ng no? It is a solid product. It has a solid history. It was the first food made. It was the first thing made. And when Jesus wanted to feed these people, he fed them with barley, di ba? That talagang which is why we have these kinds of engagements also with you, no? We talk about this. Hopefully you can remember some stuff, diba? Yeah. And use these examples when you talk to other people as well. But the most important thing really is have faith. You have a good product. You have the best product. I don't know what else there. No, everybody needs food. And when you talk about food, the best is the barley greens, greens in general.
Yes, that's very true. So, business owners, marami kaming share sa inyo, marami kaming insights. You can just repeat this one, hear it again kasi naka naman tayo, no? So, maraming testimonial, no? Our testimony here in Sante is the best encouragement. Thank you, Wolf, Jasmine Ramos, and March, no? Sabi niya, be the warrior and be courageous in sharing the products to people. Tama. Right. Be courageous. Kasi tayo minsan nahihiya tayo na parang i-share mo na nga lang yung products, nahihiya ka pa. So that's why you really have to be a warrior. Thank you, March, for sharing that one. And sa dami ng mga testimonials, sa dami ng mga natulungan talaga nitong product na to, nako, we really have a mission. We really have something na kailangan nating ipalaganap. Marami pang hindi nakakaalam ng barley, no? So, ng Santay barley, no? So, marami pa tayong gagawin. Marami pang tao na hindi na nakakaalam nito. So as I end, I just a passage I wish to quote na ito kay Dr. Galvestan, no? Sabi niya, I came across and he said, being healthy does not mean changing our lives overnight. Okay? What we choose to do each day of our lives is what will determine the kind of person we want to be. What matters is how we respond to what is happening in our environment, the people we interact with, and the challenges that comes our way. Each day is a blessing. It is important to take good care of ourselves by being mindful of how we live our lives. Okay? So, isang magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. Ako po si Bing Kalinawan, your corporate product specialist. Let's live more and do more with Sante and keep on sharing. Thank you, Doc Mike.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
So, maraming salamat na nandito kayo lahat. I know this is just a short 1 hour sharing our insights. Pero maraming salamat kasi hindi kayo nagsasawa sa lahat. Okay? So, open your camera so we can have picture with Doc Mikey kasi next month ko na ulit yan. Or maybe 2 or 3 weeks. Let's have some different topics. Let me know, no? Ito nagtatanong, paano daw ang pag-take ng barley for breast cyst? Just take it as it is. No? Take lang ng product natin. No? So, basta damihan nyo lang siya and then believe that you'll be healed. Okay? So, March, are you ready to take our picture? Si March kasi from Taiwan ang ating official. Tomorrow, do not forget, we'll be having a special webinar of the OFWs. Thank you, Millet. You'll be one of our speaker from UAE, no? And Pinky Ramirez, itong mga business partners, leaders natin na ginawa ang negosyo at naging sila na yung magkukwento sa atin for tomorrow. Okay? So again, thank you very much. Good night and
night.
Pwede ba kayong mag-mute? Hindi yata. Parang iniwan tayo. Okay, so can thank you, March, for all the pictures. Thank you, Doc Mikey. Maraming
Thank you. God bless you all. God bless.
God bless everyone. I think you cannot unmute kasi inano tayo ni Doc ni Ian. Okay? So again, thank you. See you all tomorrow for another webinar. Pwede niyo tong ulitin kasi magandang makinig, no? Ako yan ang ginagawa ko, especially it's Engage Facebook. Okay, thank you and good night everyone. Bye. We're good. We're good. Yeah, we're good, Ian. Thank you. Thank you.